Grocery shopping with the girls pose.
It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head up? Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. 'Cause you're all that I crave, so I wonder, where are you? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, 'cause I gotta know. Let me know when you're ready, 'cause I made reservations. Too many invitations, and the last night was heavy. I need communication. Tell me where's your location.
Happy Easter Friday.
Happy Good Friday, guys, from Megan, the star girl. Period. Hey guys, welcome back to Maxyy's kitchen. So today is Friday, Good Friday. So today is a holiday. I didn't have work today, thanks be to God. I've been busy editing today's vlog and it's finally up. I've scheduled it for 7 p.m. BST. That's 6 p.m. Ghana time. I'm so glad that the weather is changing. So it's 5:51 right now, but it's still very sunny, and you know, it's just bright and nice. I like it this way. So Magdalene and Megan went to a concert with Minnie at Minnie's church. So yeah, Magdalene and Megan aren't home, but Asantwa is here. So I'm going to go out with her. We're going to buy some ingredients because I want to make tacos, birria tacos. Megan really wants to have birria tacos before she goes back to school. Megan leaves for school on Monday, so yeah, Asantwa and I are just going to buy a few things that we need. We have almost everything. We just need to get the short ribs. So we're going to buy short ribs, and then I also have guests coming over tomorrow. So one of my family friends, she's coming to visit. She's in school in Reading, but she's coming over tomorrow, and she said that she wants to eat mashed potatoes. So I'm making Tuscan salmon for her with mashed potatoes and a bit of rice. And yeah, so I'm just going out to grocery shop, but this time I'm doing it with Asantwa. I feel like this is always the routine. Every Friday I come here to say, oh, tomorrow we're making this, so I'm going out to go and do the grocery shopping. I just hope you guys aren't sick and tired of that. Me coming to tell you I'm going grocery shopping, taking you along and cooking after. Let me know if it's not boring, if you guys actually enjoy the entire process. But yeah, also I got a new coffee machine, guys, yay! So when Tanishka came to see me on the day that she came to eat the wachi, she brought me a gift, and the gift was it was actually two things. It was the same thing. They were all capsules, okay, or pots, Nespresso coffee pots, but they were two different ones. So one was in like a sleeve and one was in a box, okay. And she was like, oh, she knows that I have a coffee machine and here are some pots, da da da. But she didn't know that I can't use Nespresso pots in my machine. They were Nespresso virtual pots, okay, not the original. So we have the original series and the virtual series. The pots that she brought me were virtual pots. and I just can't use that in my Tassimo machine. I just had to buy a new machine, and the thing is that I've been wanting to upgrade, and I've been looking at Nespresso. I didn't exactly want to buy another pod machine. I wanted to get a bean to cup coffee machine, which is like the machines that actually use raw fresh coffee beans. Okay, so I just want to grow with this whole coffee thing. I don't want to just jump from one thing to the extreme high end. That's not how I'm trying to do it. So I'm really happy I got my Nespresso machine. I got the Nespresso Virtual Pro or Virtual Plus. I used it this morning. I showed you guys, but I am going to show you the pods in a bit, and then just give you general feedback on the coffee machine. One thing that I already like about it is that it doesn't brew any milk, so everything that it brews is just coffee. Even if it says sweet vanilla or something like caramel something, it is not going to be intensely sweet, and I don't really like sweet coffee. I'm not a big fan of sweet coffee because I just feel like the other flavors take over and then you can't really get the coffee taste as much. That's just my opinion. Like, I tried the sweet vanilla one. That was the very first one I tried. The vanilla flavor was highlighted very much. I really couldn't taste the sweetness. There was little to no sweetness in the coffee, and I really like that about it. So if you're someone that likes extra sweetness, you can just add like vanilla syrup or hazelnut syrup. I know a lot of people like hazelnut flavored coffee. And then you can also use your own milk. So if you're allergic to dairy or don't like dairy at all, you can use your own type of milk. Oat milk, I use oat milk because I'm not really a dairy girl. It doesn't really work well for me. And also oat milk froths very, very well. Okay, it's thicker, creamier. That's like the one main thing that I like about this machine, and you know how it works. That was my first coffee machine, and that actually stirred my interest in coffee. Like, I got more interested in coffee after I used that machine. So I just want to show you guys the pots that Tanishka got me that actually encouraged me to get my Nespresso machine. And oh guys, when Tanishka got me the pots, that day I checked the Nespresso website and they were having a sale. So the one that I wanted and the one that I actually got, yeah, because I got the one that I wanted, it was £179. That's actually the original price, so almost £180, but they had reduced it to £89, which was a really good deal. It was like 50%, almost 50%, or a bit more than 50%, I don't know, but that was crazy. I just had to buy it then. And apart from that, if you bought it at that price as well, they would give you 50 free capsules. So I didn't have to pay for 50 capsules, like I got them for free. And when you buy the machine, you get a tray of capsules as well, or pods. So that was a deal that I wasn't going to let pass me by, so I just bought it immediately. And then yeah, the thing is that I was even trying to buy it on the website. When I got to the checkout, the discount wasn't reflecting, so I called them and they were so good, they were so helpful. They connected me to one of their coffee specialists, and then I just ordered it online over the call, which was really quick and easy, and in like 2 days I got my machine. It was very simple and straightforward. I was going to show you the set that Tanishka gifted me and the set that actually encouraged me to buy a machine. One thing that I like about the Nespresso brand, one thing that I like about Nespresso is that they have options, they have range when it comes to coffee pots. I'm not saying that Tassimo doesn't have range. When we're talking about range in terms of, okay, I would say that the Tassimo is more versatile. Yes, that's a good word to use. The Tassimo machine is more versatile because I could make chai latte with that, I could make hot chocolate with that, I could make tea with that if I wanted. I just didn't see the point of buying teapots, you know, it just didn't make sense to me. And I could make my coffee with that, I could make coffee with milk with that, you know, different things. But for this one, I can only brew my coffee with it, at least for what I know at the moment. I can only brew black coffee with it, be it an Americano, it only brews coffee, okay? But one thing about them is that they have range when it comes to the coffee, unlike Tassimo, in my opinion. Okay, so when it comes to coffee, they have more range. They have different names. They have decaffeinated coffee, they have espresso, they have lungo, double espresso. They have range, okay? They have range for each of the different coffee levels. If you're looking for something that's a light roast, you would get different options to choose from. If you are someone that wants something that's like medium roast coffee, that's also option. I think like that's the best for me, okay? I like medium roast. I don't like dark roast that much because I just feel like they put the coffee beans under too much pressure, not pressure, but then the coffee just gets roasted for too long. It becomes more bitter and the acidity reduces as well. Medium roast is perfect for me, okay? So there's a wide range that I can choose from, which I really love, and it wasn't like that with Tassimo. And I think the reason why it wasn't like that with my Tassimo pod is that Tassimo, they don't really focus on just the coffee. They are busy doing other things like chai latte, tea, you know. So yeah, anyways, this is just like a brief review. So this is the second one that Tanishka got me. Guys, I'm getting carried away and I need to go. We'll talk more about coffee and I'll just let you guys know along the way if there's something new that I like about Nespresso or don't like about the Nespresso that I got. I'm going to let you guys know. And just by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the one that I got was the Nespresso Virtual Plus, okay? Yeah, so today is Good Friday. I have to talk a bit about that as well. I woke up reflecting on how good God's love is. I read some bits from the Bible where it spoke about how God's love for us was so unrequited. Like, we didn't love God back, but he still died for us. And to be honest, I was saying to myself that even in this world currently, like, if we ever see someone in a relationship with someone who doesn't really love them back, we're just like, this is, we don't exactly say it's toxic. It can be toxic to a certain degree, but it's more like, what are you doing? Like, are you a fool? Like, why are you here? This person doesn't love you and everything. But God did it anyways. He died knowing that we didn't love him, and we even killed him, if you think about it. And that's a really big thing for me. I don't know if I've said it on this page before, but the basis of my relationship with God is love. To love one another. He commanded us to love one another, and it's just how boundless God's love is for us. Like, God's love knows no limits. There's no stopping him from loving us, no matter what happens, no matter what we do to him, no matter how many times we forsake him and then come back, you know. He's always there for us, and that means a lot to me, okay? So it's very important that we as Christians that are watching me, you know, remember this day. This is such a key part of my Christian walk, or my Christian journey. So yeah, today is Good Friday, and I'm just grateful for the cross today. I'm grateful for Jesus. I'm grateful for God sending his only son to die for our sins. I'm super grateful, and you should be as well if you're a Christian. You should be very grateful that this happened, because this is why we're all saved. Okay, so I'm going to go now, and even though I haven't let you guys into the details of what I'll be doing this weekend, trust me, it's going to be a packed weekend. I was telling Magdalene that I'm already tired ahead of time. Like, even though tomorrow hasn't come, Sunday hasn't come, I am tired ahead of time, okay? But we're going to go through it. I'm going to go through this weekend with you guys. I'll have you guys by my side and we'll do it together. Okay, I have to go now because Asantwa was relaxing and I woke her up, told her she should get ready and everything. So I don't want to keep her waiting. So let's go. Bye.
I got blessings.
Grocery shopping with the girls, pose.
Tetris, you don't know me. That my fatty, you don't know me. Okay, hey now. It's a new kid on the playground.
How many kilos do you think one would be? I am buying two, but I just want to know how many kilos one would be.
I get rich, watch, then I get a sick watch. Watch me hit the top, I might make a TikTok. Left hand, right hand.
You never give me extra. Why? Every day this is the same story you tell me. It's okay.
You're not really tired, you keep saying tired. about fame, it ain't about fake friends. And screw your ex, is such a flake. Forget your grades, you need a break. You, it's all about you, no matter what the others say. But now I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance.
So guys, I made my birria tacos like 3 hours after I got home, and it was ready by midnight. Actually, that's when we ate most of it actually. So yeah, this is just the beef rib in the consomme, and this was what I made. We all really enjoyed it. It was so good. I have a full recipe video, I'll link it at the end, so don't forget to check it out.
Tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take.
Hey guys, good morning. It is Saturday and it is 12:37 a.m. So no, p.m. sorry, 12:37 p.m. and today my family friend is supposed to come with her friend, and I'm supposed to make lunch for them. So you know, I've already set everything up. I want to make a drink for them. I want to make like a raspberry limeade, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, so I'm just about to make the drink and I've prepped everything for the food as well. There's so much noise. But yeah, I'm just about to make the drink, and I've prepped the everything for the actual, like their main dish as well. And I have made desserts for them as well. I made creme brulee. I didn't want to record that because I recently just did creme brulee in my self-care vlog. If you haven't seen that vlog, you need to go and watch it. And there's a recipe there, okay, for creme brulee, and I actually have a full recipe video as well for creme brulee. That one is not a vlog, it's just a recipe video. So I have two, so I've made creme brulee twice on this channel is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, the creme brulee is just sitting in the fridge and I am just going to get started with the drink. I want to show you guys how I make it. I don't know how I'm going to make it. I'm just going to start and I'm just going to mix things together. I made some simple syrup in the morning. Simple syrup is made out of equal parts water and sugar, if you didn't know that. So you just put equal parts of water and sugar in a pot and just like put it on medium to high heat or overheat, and then just let the sugar melt. Okay, so yeah, after they leave I might go out with Brittany or I might not. If I don't go out with Brittany and Tanishka, I will stay at home. So yeah, that's what the day is looking like. A couple of people are still asleep because we slept quite late yesterday because I was making birria tacos. I didn't film the birria tacos, but I have a recipe video. Yeah, it was really good. I still have some of the meat in the fridge, so I might make more later today. But yeah, my day is going well. Everything is just chill, you know. Day started off well. So yeah, let's make the raspberry limeade thing I was talking about now. Let's go. Okay guys, so this is the drink that I'm about to make, and just bear in mind that on the ingredient list you would find mixed berries and rose petals. I only used that because I had them and I just wanted to make the drink prettier, so you don't have to use those two. Okay, let's get to it.
Just stuck in your head. How do you think it's gonna? Nothing that they could do, nothing that they could say, nothing that they could do to take all the pain away. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you win some and sometimes you won't. But we could be everything, everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be everything. if they said it, then they must mean it. So you should feel it, somehow you think that you need it. Others' opinions, to know how you're feeling, to know if you're losing or winning, left behind or within it. If you're sinking or swimming, existing or living. Nothing that they could do, nothing that they could say, nothing that they could do to take all the pain away. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you win some and sometimes you won't. But we could be everything, everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be everything that we want. We could be everything, everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be anything that we want. But we could be everything, everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be everything that we want. We could be everything, everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be anything that we want.
So that was it for this drink, guys. It was really simple and straightforward to do, but it was so good and it looked so pretty as well. So after making this, I kept it in the fridge, and then I actually moved on to making their main dish, which was Tuscan salmon with a side of mashed potatoes and rice. So let's make that now, and don't forget to take a screenshot of the ingredients.
Too deep, can't get no sleep.
Today I'm making my potatoes with garlic, and this takes it to another level. All you want to do is add the oil to the garlic and then put it in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius preheated for about 15 minutes. Just check it intermittently, make sure it doesn't burn, and then just take it out.
Lose control. You don't wanna go slow for sure. We both already know your place is my place now. My place is your place. Let's face it, baby. You know all the places. My place is your place. My place. Your place is my place. Just face it. No one knows.
So I've made mashed potatoes several times on this channel. You guys know the drill. Chop your potatoes, wash them, salt them, add some water, and then boil until they are soft, and that's exactly what I did.
My place like you do.
So I'm not going to lie to you guys, I didn't take note of the time that the garlic took to get to this stage, okay? But just try 15 to 20 minutes. If you're not getting something like this, you just know to put it in for a bit longer. It should be soft when you mash it with a fork, okay? So today we're not using salmon fillets, we're using salmon steaks, and I actually seasoned 4 salmon steaks, but I made 2 at a time. So Asanto and I were supposed to eat 2, and my guest had 2 as well, but we made theirs and then we had ours later in the day. So I'm seasoning 4, but this recipe is for 2, okay? Now I didn't add any measurements to all these seasonings that I listed down. Just seasoning to your taste, okay? If you want more garlic powder, add more garlic powder. If you want more mixed herbs, add more mixed herbs. But make sure you season generously on both sides.
No one knows my places like you do. Your places like I do. My place like you do. guys. Talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes. Don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it. I wanna see it. See how. Rewind. When we rewind. Feel so nice. We time. You, I know how to make me feel right. I can't help that sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Hey, sweet talk. You need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way. On my way. Why you blushing? Be a sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching.
So I'm sure you guys have noticed that I'm not talking you through every single step. I just want you guys to watch. But after I sauteed my garlic and onions, I just added in the tomato paste and the chopped sun-dried tomatoes. And that's what I'm mixing right now, okay?
I wanna see it, see how.
What just went in was the basil and chilies as well. Chopped chilies. If you don't like chilies, don't add it, okay? If you don't have basil as well, don't add it, but I find that basil actually gives this dish a really, really good flavor. So if you have it or if you can get it, please don't omit it, okay?
I'm already on my way, on my way. We've been dancing all night long. Right here with you way too long. Don't want nothing here, I'm done. But I'm done waiting, done wasting my time. Let the sweet.
Okay, to the spinach. Now, a lot of people that I serve don't like it when the spinach is too fresh in coats. So I just like to add it at this stage so that it can wilt very well, okay? If you don't like this way, you can add it maybe at the end. Or you can add some here and then getting to the end, you can just add a couple more spinach.
Will you think I'm saying this one? Is there? Okay. Connection, this food, that one. Black pepper is already.
Show ya. Show me the color when you turn me on. The way you tell me you want it down. Done it. I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all.
So I seasoned the sauce with the same spices that I used to season the fish: chili powder, black pepper, salt, garlic powder. And guys, once you add the cream and you mix, because you're cooking it, it can get really thick. Feel free to add in water, okay? And then that would loosen up the sauce. So I added in water so many times just because it kept becoming thick, okay? And I really didn't want it that way. And bear in mind that once you've cooked the sauce, when you turn the heat off, the sauce is going to thicken up. So water is your best friend when you're making this dish. Anyways, I added in the salmon that we made at the start, and then I just basted the salmon with the sauce and then just left it on low heat to cook while I made the mashed potatoes.
How you taking all my time? That fright, can you take it all night? Take it, baby, I ain't scared to take it. Oh, and maybe when I take it, oh, I feel it coming down too strong.
Okay, so this is butter and double or whipping or cooking cream, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to heat that up. You guys know that that is how I make my mash all the time. And I'm just adding in the garlic that we roasted. Now this took the mashed potatoes to a whole new level, guys. You need to try this. I don't think I'm ever going back. I'll forever do it this way. I love the taste of the garlic. I just put the garlic in the pot with the potatoes and then added half of the cream and butter mixture. That's all I used, okay? And then I just mashed the potatoes. Oh guys, I didn't use all the roasted garlic. I saved some. It would have also just been too much because I roasted a whole bowl. I saved the rest of the garlic and the oil as well because the oil has so much flavor. So I was done mashing it, and this is the kind of texture that I went for. This is the consistency that I went for. It was so good. So mash done, the rice was also ready at this point, the rice that I cooked at the start. So I was just finishing up my sauce by grating in some Parmesan cheese and giving that a good mix, and the sauce was also ready to go.
I've been sticking on your mind. I know you have a rocket from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you have a rocket from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel.
So this was one of the plates that I served my guests. The other plate was also there. I served that one as well. They really enjoyed it, and then I served them their creme brulee after and their drink that I made. So they really enjoyed it. They liked it. Oh, I just put a bit of Parmesan on top, and this was a santo and ice plate. After my guests left, we made ours and we enjoyed it. So Mag and Meg came back and they brought me Ben's cookies. You guys know how much I love Ben's cookies. This was so thoughtful. I really enjoyed it, and no, I didn't share with anyone.
I wanna be free. Finally, wanna be free.
Good morning, guys. Happy Easter Sunday. Everyone say Happy Easter Sunday.
Happy Easter Sunday.
Okay, so we're going to church and then we're going to go for lunch after, and then go to Humble Crumble. So yes, we're going to Humble Crumble because these two haven't been there before.
So Rebecca's a good girl.
So church was great. After church, we went to the arcade, the food hall, to get some food. We had lunch there. It's right opposite our church. That's at Santois. Mag and Meg just went to use the bathroom. They came back. Mag gave us sanitizer for our hands before we ate. I just got pineapple juice, and I also got a burger. This is a burger that I had when I came here last time with my dad and Mag. It was so good, so I had it again. And I had momos for starter, and then I also got fries. Everything was so good. I loved everything. So for their fries, they always put the spicy seasoning on it. I didn't really like it the last time that I had it, so I told them to just give me plain fries, and they did. And they only serve waffle fries actually. Watching this again is making me laugh because this guy put it there that tap for £5 was just too funny, because Mark passed one comment and she was like, but Molly Cry just saying it was too funny. Anyways, we entered Holland and Barrett's because I wanted to get lactase enzyme, this thing that really helps with breaking down lactose. So I got this one. It was about £8 I think. Yes, and a lot of people said that it really works, so I want to try it. And then we went to Humble Crumble. Megan and Asantwa ordered their Humble Crumble and they liked it, but they did say that they wouldn't go back. Okay, they weren't crazy about it, so guys, look at who we met at Peterfield Market. So we met our friends Winona, Minnie and Keith. We met them at Peterfield Market and we just decided to hang out together after. So we went to Italy. So remember that pizza and pasta place I was talking about last time? In my last two vlogs, I think I did say I wanted to come here with Tanishka. I'm still going to come here with her, by the way.
Minnie wanted to get gelato. She didn't end up getting it, by the way, but we just spent like an hour at this place and I absolutely loved it. The first place we went to was this fresh pasta place, and they also had different sauces for sale. So I got this amatriciana sauce and also some fresh tagliatelle, which I would make in my next vlog. And then we just explored the rest of the place. So we went up the staircase, and the first thing that we saw displayed on the top was wine. Okay, so they had different types. I sort of wanted to get a bottle of wine because I use wine to cook. Red wine specifically is what I wanted to get, but at this point I didn't plan to spend any money, okay, to buy anything. But after the wine section, we saw pasta, different dry Italian pasta, and everything was just calling my name. So at this point I decided to, make something. I bought some lady fingers, some burrata cheese, some mascarpone. I bought a couple of other different things, and then I saw this parmesan wheel. If you haven't seen one before, this is what it looks like. And then I went to get some cheese. So I got some Parmigiano Reggiano. I got enough for two because I'm just assuming that when I make the carbonara, I'll be making it for two people. And then I also got some guanciale, which is like pork cheek, and that is what is originally used or typically used to make carbonara. Okay, if you don't have guanciale, you can go for pancetta. If you don't have pancetta, you can go in for bacon. Okay, so that's all I got. I just paid for everything, and I got this really cute tote bag, which I love, and I'm definitely coming back here again.
I know you know, so why we holding on, holding on. Yeah, seems like we're
Subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Stuck in the past watching videos of us. I have been trying to get rid of your stuff, but voices in my head are telling me to stop. It's all I have left, all I have of you. Thought I was more than a body to hold, baby. I wanted you, wanted us to be something more. I was so sure, I let my guard down for you. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? I gave you my heart and you tore it apart. Don't know why you had to hurt me like that. Cause now I'm messed up, drinking non-stop, just trying to forget you and everything we said. But I can't seem to get these thoughts out of my head. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? Love me like that. Oh, staying inside in my bed all day long, listening to sad songs and feeling so low, thinking about you and where we went wrong. 'Cause I wanna know why you let me go. Thought I was more than a body to hold, baby. I wanted you, wanted us to be something more. I was so sure, I let my guard down for you. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? I gave you my heart and you tore it apart. Don't know why you had to hurt me like that. Cause now I'm messed up, drinking non-stop, just trying to forget you and everything we said. But I can't seem to get these thoughts out of my head. Baby, why'd you have to love me?
Hey guys, good morning, happy Easter again. Today is Monday, and what we're going to be doing is that we're going to go to Minnie's house and have like a Kenkey party. So Minnie is hosting us. I'm making apple crumble for desserts. We want to have apple crumble, so I'm going to make that at hers. I'm going with Magdalene and Asantua. Megan left today, we miss her already, but she's on her way back to Exeter. Asantua will be going tomorrow, and yeah, so I'm just waiting for Mark to get ready. I'm ready, Asantua is ready. So yeah, that's all that's going to happen for today. I'm going to show you how that goes. I'm going to vlog that. I think that's how I'm going to end this vlog actually. But let's talk about yesterday. So yesterday was Easter Sunday, so we went to church, Hillsong at Tottenham Court Road, and it was so good. After church we decided to go and have lunch at the arcade, which is like 2 minutes from my church.
I don't know if it's because I said I was a content creator at the start, but they gave us a table where the light was so dim, there was no lights in that area. So I told the lady that, oh, I would prefer if she could give us a table with good lights, with lighting in the area, because I'm a content creator and I'm here to film content, so blah blah blah. And she was like, okay, sure. So she moved us to another table, and while we were eating, people came to ask us several times if everything was okay. Like, we got really good service. I'm not saying it's because I was a content creator, because last time we actually got good service as well. But at the end, the manager came to talk to us. Well, I went to the bathroom. He spoke to Mag and asked her if we loved everything, if everything was okay. And Mag told him that we loved everything, everything was okay, but we just thought the fries were a bit too expensive. So the fries were going for £5. I got fries. She told him that her sister was complaining about it, like, why am I buying fries for £5 in such a place? And it was like, no problem, they're going to work on that and they're going to actually take that off my bill. And the service charge, I didn't ask for the service charge to be removed. I was very much willing to pay the service charge because, like I said, the service was actually great. But he took the price of the fries off, and he also took the service charge off, which was really nice. But like I said, I don't know if they did this because I said I was a content creator. But overall, the service was great, the food was good, and that's why we even went back, to be honest. I loved that. Later on, I found out that Brittany was actually in church as well. She didn't tell me. I was a bit mad at her because we could have, you know, just hanged out together after church with her siblings. But yeah, so we went to Spitalfields Market after. We went to Humble Crumble, and we went to Humble Crumble because Mag and Asantwa wanted to try Humble Crumble. Okay, they've never had it. That was their first time. They liked it, but they are not big fans. Okay, they wouldn't go there again. They did say that it's not somewhere that they would go again to join that long queue and everything for. But it was good. And while we were at Spitalfields, we saw our friends Minnie, Winona and Keith, so we just hanged out with them, and we ended up going to Italy after Spitalfields Market. You know that pasta place that I spoke to you guys about, that I did say that I wanted to go there with Tanishka. I'll still try and go there with her, but we went there and oh my god, I was in heaven. They had everything Italy related, like food, you know, they just had everything. They had gelato, good gelato. We didn't get some, but I'm just going to assume that it was good gelato. They had wine, they had pasta, fresh, dry, they had cured meats, different types, they had cheese, different types, you know. So I got a couple of ingredients that I would use to make some pasta dishes and also some desserts. I would make tiramisu. I would also make a capri salad. I'll make a couple of things. I got all the ingredients. That it was so unplanned, but I was so happy to be there, and I'm definitely going back. But all in all, I had a really good time. I really enjoyed my Easter. I hope you guys did too. So I'll be ending this vlog today, and that would be us going to Minnie's. So yeah, so I'll catch you guys. We're just on our way out, so yeah, let's go.
So on this day, I actually made my coffee and then took it with me to Minnie's place. Actually, by the time we got to Minnie's place, it was done, so I drank it on my way there.
Have my coffee, have my girls with me. Are you? Okay, stop. Are you?
Oh, not as long.
Why?
Okay, so Mark didn't want to appear in the vlog because she just wore a scarf, like she wasn't wearing any wig. But yeah, so this was us on our way there. So we actually stopped by at Co-op to get custard for the apple crumble, and we were so happy we found the one we got because we usually buy from Asda, but they had it in stock. The Ambrosia Deluxe custard is so good and it doesn't have as much sugar. So when we got to Minnie's area, we had to buy some Scotch bonnet peppers for the Kenkey pepper because she didn't have some. So we picked a few, and then I also bought some Indomie because I just thought I would want to make some Indomie later in the week. So I bought a pack, and then we also picked up some Schweppes mojito. Now this mojito is so good. So we picked 4 because we're actually 4: Asanswa, Mark, myself, and then Minnie. And then we paid for that, and then we just walked to Minnie's place. So when we got to Minnie's house, I just washed my hands and I started doing what I had to do. I started with the apple crumble stuff, and then I just made some green chili pepper and some others. Just watch.
Of those who won't let us be, but they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco.
Hey, record here. So by so better than assistant manager.
I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the...
So we didn't actually plan to make green chili sauce, but Minnie didn't have some when we got there. We had a lot at home, but we just didn't know that she wouldn't have, so we didn't take some. So I just whipped up a really quick one, just the papushito or petit bell pepper, spring onions, onion, garlic, ginger. Not a lot of ginger, just a bit. And then you just want to blend that with oil. And then we're going to fry the blended mixture and then just add in some Maggi cubes and salt to taste. Now I usually wouldn't use Maggi cubes, but Minnie didn't have shrimp powder, so we just used that and it worked just fine.
I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
Oh, I also added in some fresh herbs. I used some parsley and some coriander or cilantro, just to give it some nice flavor. Okay, and then I blended that up, and then I did what I said I actually did.
Not afraid to love you. I'm gonna go where my heart is. From now on, I'm being honest. I'm gonna show that I got this love. Cause I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
So Minnie made these fried prawns, salt and pepper prawns, which we had with the Kenkey. Well, I didn't really have that with the Kenkey because I'm allergic to prawns and most shellfish. I only tried one, but I didn't want to have too much. I would ask her for the recipe and I would add it to, I would tell you guys what the recipe is soon. Maybe I would do a recipe video or something, but just stay tuned. This was the apple and sugar mix with cinnamon and nutmeg that we were going to use for the apple crumble. I made the crumble off camera. Now if you want this apple crumble recipe, I would leave the link in the description box because I have a very detailed recipe on this channel, so make sure you check that out. Make sure you check the description box. So these are a couple of things that were already ready at this time, so we just put them on the table, and then I heated up this tilapia. So our sis went on and brought this tilapia from Ghana for us when she was coming, so we had it with the Kenkey, and then Minnie just started stir frying the prawns. Guys, I would ask Minnie for this recipe and then I would share it with you very soon, so make sure you subscribe so that you see it when I post it, okay?
You can put 100 pounds on it. Anything I said, I'll stamp on it. In a private plane, I'll lamp on it. Let it hold and they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with the bank on him. Show them Gangnam Style, put the gang on him. Twist my fingers up on a bang on him. Lele oh, yeah. Tobalo ko macho, yeah. Tobalo mako macho, yeah. Nobody know tomorrow. Choro ka choro. And if a boy feel macho, make him lick red like a tomato. If him not dead, then he comatose. No go fambo. As that day comes, as I go, God watch over me, oh Lord. I cannot trust my neighbors. As that day comes, as I go, God watch over me, oh Lord. I cannot trust my neighbors.
So at this point, as the Maxyyy of the group, they were begging me to serve everyone, okay? But I said no. But they said, oh, they begged that I should serve Asantwa's plate because Minnie wanted to record that. So I said, fine. So that's what I was doing. I gave Asantwa some prawns. Asantwa loves prawns, guys. I don't know how to say this, but she can eat like this whole bowl. If we gave it to her, she would have eaten everything. She loves prawns, so I just gave her a lot, and then I just gave her a bit of everything else. Her plate was so nice, and her plate was like the what would I call her plate? Like the sample plate. Okay, so that's what Minnie and I used for our content. Okay, you guys can see that Minnie was recording everything that I was putting on the plates. It looked really nice. And after we served her, Minnie served herself, and then Marg also served herself, and I served myself last. Once again, as the mummy of the group, you always have to make sure that the children eat first.
She be not this kind of things where they make man see ya. And me, I understand, so your dad know like me. See me, I won't make it know, send me there for you, God. And if not, you price me that, I feel like to see ya. I never tell you for nothing.
Magdalia, someone who can play. What love getting off? Hey, what packing, Mama Yanka?
So for everyone watching that's not Ghanaian, what I was saying was that Magdalene had packed so much on her plates. And to be honest, we had all packed. Like the sides were a lot and the Kenkey was just so small. Even my plate was so full. You guys are going to see my plate in a bit. But at this point, I was just recording content for Minnie and myself. So that's what I was doing. We're just pouring the drinks. As you guys can tell, this was my plate. It was so packed. I ended up giving the shrimps to Asanta because I'm allergic to shrimps. I didn't have it. And we also watched Gangs of Lagos on Amazon Prime while we ate, and we absolutely loved it. We were so full after we ate, so we had the apple crumble much later in the evening at like 10 p.m. So I served everyone's apple crumble in the bowl, and then we just poured the custard over. We also recorded from another angle because Minnie and I wanted to create content with this.
Slow, cause you need reassurance. Don't conflate issues. Why you always jump to? Do I really want you when you know that I do? You're so scared.
And guys, that's all for this vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and enjoyed your Easter holidays as well. I'll catch you in my next vlog. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. Bye.
With any mistake.